we go. I swear I turned on my microphone. I've done this enough that I do know how to turn on my microphone, but apparently, thank you for letting me know. From heart, well, that's what are you listening to, Andrew? And thank you and Brian both for telling me I was muted. And for some reason, your chat doesn't coming up on my my dual chat. What's up with that? What hard rock music do you listen to? Because that's pretty much what I do. I'm either listening to emo or new metal music, or I'm doing something regarding baseball. Rammstein, nice. I mean, I know Du Hast, of course. I couldn't name you anything else, but I just assumed that it all sounds like Du Hast. I don't know. Some would say it would be an improvement. My wife would say it would be an improvement. Is it weird that neither Mark nor my wife have ever listened to a single one of our podcasts? 300 plus episodes, not a single one. I even put on the Ricky Henderson one in the car, and I think her phone rang, and we had to turn Breaking Benjamin. We've got a lot of the same taste. I love guitars is what I love. I love rock music. I love finding new bands. My favorite band of all time is a regional local band that nobody's ever heard of that I freaking still listen to all the time. There's a band on Twitch called Halocene that I really like. They put out covers, but they also do their own new music, and their rock, kind of new metal, screamo. I love like guitar. What is everybody's favorite band? Before we get into baseball, I was talking about the Dominican League here. There is baseball on today. There's Puerto Rico, or I'm sorry, the DR and Panama, and then the two Mexican teams are playing each other. That's what I was saying when I was muted, is that I was excited to. I watched some of it yesterday, but not a metal fan. AC/DC, Van Halen. I love me some AC/DC and Van Halen. AC/DC was a great concert. I worked an AC/DC concert. I guess now it was 20 years ago, but they were obviously past their prime at that point. But I liked the music, but I had more fun just watching the crowd. I went through one of the on the way to the shore. You put your wife through that? Why would you do that? And is she still married to you? Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers and the Stones. Seen them both. Loved them both. Have you seen them? First concert was Metallica and Godsmack. That would be an awesome concert. I'm trying to think if I've seen. I'm not sure if I've seen Metallica in concert. I saw Tom Petty in concert. I went through a big Tom Petty phase in high school. Big Tom Petty phase. Old 97s and Steve Poltz. I know the old 97s. I don't know who Steve Poltz is. Motley Crue. Nice. I saw the Stones. In the early 90s. Like Steel Wheels, whatever came after that. But I was in college. I remember, I think I've told this story. Bought tickets with my friend to go drive to Seattle to see the Stones, because how often are you going to see the Stones? And I liked the Stones. And then he canceled on me. I don't know why. And I drove across state in a snowstorm and went to a concert by myself in Seattle, then drove back the same night. Duran Duran at MSG. Love that for you. I would love that for me. I have never seen Duran Duran. Favorite Duran Duran song? Because I have one. I love Duran Duran, first of all. That is freaking peak 80s. Yes, Duran Duran, Thompson Twins. Written song about Tony Gwynn and his references John Kruk. Wow. Voodoo Lounge. That was what it was. I think that's what it was. Voodoo Lounge. I'm going to have to look up Steve Poltz. Motley Crue, though, I freaking love. I used to, before you could, this is when I had a Discman. So I was beyond Walkman, but it was long, because this was still in college, long before MP3 players. I would listen to, whenever I would take off from a plane, I would listen to Kickstart My Heart as we were taking off. And I don't know, somebody told me to do that, and I thought it was the greatest thing. But I love me some Crue. That's awesome. You guys all kind of listen to the same stuff I listen to. I'm sure we all listen to different things, but like in terms of rock, that's good news. Lenny Kravitz opened for the Stones. Do you know who opened for the Stones when I saw them? Oh my God. One of my most hated bands of all time. I hated them. I still hate them to this day. The fucking Spin Doctors. The Spin Doctors opened for the Rolling Stones in Seattle. Oh, I hated that. Saw the Stones week before the Super Bowl. Oh, that's awesome. I don't remember. I remember the Stones doing halftime, but I don't remember what year it was, but I love the Stones. And I tell the story, not the story, but the anecdote of in the Bay Area, there are two types of baseball fans. There are A's fans and Giants fans. Obviously not much anymore. But somebody described to me one time that Giants fans are the Beatles and A's fans are the Rolling Stones, which is 1,000% such a spot on analogy. And I was like, I want to be the Stones, man. Which is good because, I kind of like the A's. All right. Let's Chris Barron of the Spin Doctors. Well, tell him I hate his music. Spin Doctors, Bonnie Raitt, Aaron Neville, Rush. In fact, I was talking about this on Blue Sky on some thread yesterday. It was somebody mentioned bands you hate, and I said Rush. Come at me, because everyone loves Rush. I like Geddy Lee, baseball fan, but I can't stand Rush. Let's get to some baseball stuff, shall we? That's what we're here for. Let's do some starting nine. We had a good start to the week. We did a 3-0. There we go. Where's my paper? Where's my cheat sheet? Gotta have my cheat sheet here. We got all three, and I nailed one of the times on Monday. So, good start to the week. No home runs, though. We'll get there. Spin Doctors was the theme for the 93 Phillies video yearbook. Oh, my God. What was it? Little Miss Can't Be Wrong? Or no, that's not even the Spin Doctors. Anti-Rush Camp. Nice. The Canadian Power Trio. And I have heard Crazy Train. I mean, that was Chipper Jones' walk-up for the entirety of his career. I heard that just so many times. And then whenever the bases would get loaded, I hear, all aboard! Both in Atlanta and Seattle. Oh. That's Ozzy. Never mind. I don't know. Good. This is going to be the anti-Rush. I don't know why I got Ozzy and Little Miss Can't Be Wrong as your video yearbook. That's weird. That's really weird. But okay. Especially in 92, that's when they went to the series against the Blue Jays, and that's the song okay. Let's get into this. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. All right. I'm only going to play it once today. What should we start with?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Oh, all right. We've got two names that I know. I'm trying to think of their first names. Is this, I want to say Bill. It's a lot of vowels missing here. And this is not the fabulous Miss Maisel. I am almost positive. Almost positive. And Wambengas. I know these names, but I don't know. Wambengas. Bill. That's what I was thinking. Did I say that out loud? Who let the dogs out? Delaware Destroyers? I don't know that one. I think I said out loud Bill Wambengas because that's the first thing that came to my mind, but I don't know if I said it out loud. I again don't know Miss Maisel's husband, but then that would be the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, not Miss Maisel, wouldn't it? He turned a triple play in the World Series. Okay. So we could have multiple Bill Nolan articles. Are we going to have multiple Cleveland winners? Because I don't know, this name just says Cleveland to me, but we already had Cleveland, and it might just be because it kind of seems like a Native American word. Let's do this. This one's just for Matt. We'll go with the Phillies first because I'm just guessing here. Oh, it is the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I have never seen it, so I was just taking a shot there. All right, let's go pitchers. Let's see who we got here. Warhop and Walker. That didn't help me. I have never heard Warhop. Walker, I don't think this is Taiwan. I don't know. Bill Wambengas and Maisel. Miss Maisel's husband is Joel. Well, we've got a fan. Joel Walker, isn't that Joel's last name in MST3K? I don't know why that came up, but Wambengas. You know what? Let's go Yankees. There we go. That one just hit me.
Well, you guys.
Wambengas finally registered as the Yankees. I'm proud of that one. All right, May 12, 1915, Yankees. Jack Warhop beats Cleveland despite triple play by Kurt Blumenau. Let's see, 4-2, 1915. This is going to be a quick game, especially if they got a triple play in there. I'm going to say this is an hour 56. I'm seated in the Frank C. Nice. The Frank C. Ringo Studios. You are the Huckleberry today. Yankees are the road team here. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. 211, we got 151. What did I say? I said 152, I think, or 156. I'll go 156. So we're all right in the same area. Get your over-unders in for 156. 150, winner, chicken dinner. I play them both. The buzzer was for Brian. For Brian and Matt. You were the only two that didn't get that one. I'm 500 now on the time game this week. I'm loving that. All right, we got 11 wins. We're on a 6-game heater right here. I like it. Let's see here. For the Yankees, we've got Fritz Maisel. I guess I didn't know that. Roger Peckinpah would have given me the Yankees. Wally Pipp would have given me the Yankees. That's it, though. Hugh High, Bunny. Okay, Bunny High. Wow. That is an odd number 3 hole hitter. I mean, this is dead ball era, but he didn't hit for average. I guess he walked a good bit. That's just still just a weird place for him to be hitting. Relatives of Andy and Charlie. All right, the High brothers. I like it. For the Indians, Nemo Leibold. That is a interesting name. Ray Chapman. There we go. That would have gotten Cleveland for me. Roy Wood. Bill Wamsgans. Wamsgans is how it's. I like Wamby. We're going to go with Wamby. Anytime I can give somebody the buzzer. I think this is the bell. No, okay. Red is for buzzer. That's how I'll remember that one. Is he in the hall? No. 1920 World Series. Had one MVP vote year. Boy, 323 career sacrifice bunts. Had some speed, and that's about it. He's a second baseman. All right, I like it. We got it. Nailed it. I found a nailed it. I don't have it ready to go, but I found a nailed it. It's not from Is It Cake or whatever that show, or Nailed It, whatever that show is. But I found one that will work, and I'm very pleased with it. So, coming soon. All right. Next game. Uh-oh. All right, we've got either a Negro League or an All-American Girls game. Let's hope it's the Negro League. Let's go third base. It is indeed the Negro Leagues. We've got Bienvenido Jimenez. That has to be a name somebody just gave him. Doesn't that mean good evening or good day? Bienvenido. And Willie Green. All right. We're going to have to just go through our usual progression here until we get a name we are more familiar with. So go with the Monarchs first. No. Let's go center field. We've got Horace Jenkins and Bernardo Barra. This sounds like a Mexican team, versus a Negro League team. Just because there's two Hispanic names, that's the if I'm really thinking about it, I'll use this for now on. See, I'm up in the stream. I'm up in the production value. I don't know here. So we'll just go through our usual progression of Negro League teams. We've already done the Monarchs, so we will do the Crawfords next. No. All right, let's go. We'll go pitcher. Boy, we need Adam here. Adam probably got this on the first name. Frank Wickware and Claudio Manella. That's still not helping me at all. Those names are not doing a whole lot for me. Oh, we already did the Monarchs. Who do we got? Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and who's my other go-to Negro League team? The Grays. I'm just grasping at straws here. This has to be House of David. I don't know. These Horace Jenkins, that name sounds familiar to me. Hilldale. Hilldale, huh? All right, let's go. Let's go first base just for fun. Ollie Bird and Manuel Paredo. Homestead. Yeah, I got the Homesteads. I'm just going to hate it if it is the House of David and I don't guess House of David. But I'm curious as to why every name on the home team is Hispanic. Is this a Cuban team? Is it like, I don't think the Cuban X-Giants played in Cuba. I think they played in New York, but is there a team from Cuba that I could choose here? Because I don't know. The Indianapolis ABCs. I mean, I have no idea. Do you know? Have you done this one already, or are these names ringing a bell? Ollie Bird, Horace I'm focusing on the away team just because I don't know. None of those names seem familiar, but Horace Jenkins does for some reason. Unless I'm just getting it confused with Leroy Jenkins. All right, well, we'll go with the Indianapolis ABCs. It is not the Indianapolis ABCs. All right, last pick. I guess we haven't done catcher. Let's go catcher. All right, so here's the thing. I have no idea. So my final guess here can either be just a random Negro League team that I'm just throwing against the wall here, or I can choose the House of David, because if this is House of David and I don't get it, I'm never going to be the same. It would ruin me. I would never financially recover from this. I don't need that gift, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do it because I know at some point Paul's going to stick House of David in here just to fuck with me. Unless, I don't know, Paul did House of David. House of David. House of David. Paul, was House of David, has it been used before? Maybe it was used before I discovered this game. I don't know. Are there multiple articles written about the House of David of which we can pull from? All right, here we go. House of David, we're sending it. The Cubans. I was on the right track. I was so on the right track. Oh, no. There is one Cubans team, yeah, and I didn't see it. Damn it. May 22nd, 1921, Chicago Giants' John Beckwith hits first home run over fence in Redland Field in Cincinnati by John Fredland. Damn it. Is right. So John Fredland wrote about Redland Field. Let's see. Broad-shouldered, round-faced, moody, Beckwith was one of the first in the long line of black power hitters, beginning with Louis Santop and Josh Gibson of the old Negro Leagues and continuing down to Mays and Aaron of the modern Major Leagues. Some who saw him say Beckwith was the mightiest of them all. Okay, I'm going to look up John Beckwith here. I had no idea. I should have gotten this one. I'm not going to lie. I should have gotten this one. I was on the right path. There are several Cuban teams. This one is Cincinnati. Damn it. All right. We're looking for Beckwith. I want to look more at. Let's see here. Oh, Are we going to get a time of game? 1921. This is a Negro League game, so I'm not sure. I'm going to say 150 because that's what they always go to. I'm saying 150. We got 146. No, I was on board with you, Matt. I was going House of David. I had the Cubans thought, but I just know that like the Cuban teams are not in Cuba, so I figured there's probably going to be a couple of them, and I didn't want to try and whittle them down. All right, I'm saying 150. Get you over under in if there is one. Time of game, nothing. Nothing. Cubans. No time of game. All right, I want to look up Bingo Bingham, John Beckwith. We'll look up his. Apparently, there's somebody else named John Beckwith. Black baseball stats. Why wouldn't that be just in his overall stats? Let's see. I mean, dead ball just at the very beginning of his career. I mean, just like Josh Gibson, like there's just not enough records here show he played more than 33 games in 1931, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing he hit more than 12 home runs because he's only credited for 76. Played for Homestead, played for the Chicago Giants, BBS, the Baltimore Black Sox, the Newark Bears. Is that the Bears? I know that's the minor league team. The Browns. That's the Grays. And then the Brooklyn Royal Giants. Tenney never made it to the big leagues. I thought he had a shot. Major League 1920 through 1948. So he played in 1919 as well. Yeah, I'm just wondering why on his overview. Oh, I didn't go down far enough. Sorry. There they are. I did not scroll down far enough. That's what I was looking for. Born in Louisville, but not buried there, which I'm actually kind of glad because I would have been pissed if I would have missed him on my gravesite tour in Louisville. All right. Well, that was a fun one. I should have gotten it, but I didn't. So, all right. Starting over. Here we go. Game 6. We'll go third base. We've got Lord. It's the Royals, isn't it? And Conroy. A 4-decade player. 1919, 20s, 30s. And only 3 decades playing. He managed, but only 3 playing. Didn't manage a lot. I'm assuming he was a player manager. Let's see. Conroy and Lloyd. Wid or Wild Conroy? That name sounds familiar. Hawaii Five-0 Star Jack Lord or Star Lord, yeah. Quick question here. Does everybody know the I'm sure I've said it on the podcast. Everyone knows the story about the singer Lord and her song Royals, right? Just give me a yes or no in chat. Yes or no if you know the story. Because I'm gonna pull up the picture just in case. Well, we're probably gonna look at it because I'm mentioning it, but this is the story Yeah, the singer spelled differently, but this is the inspiration for the song Royals. This is she saw this picture and was taken by how all these fans, I was going to say kids, but they look like fans, were just so smitten with this man that they wanted his autograph. But this is I don't know how she saw the picture either. Maybe she's a baseball fan. I don't know. But I think this picture was probably like in Time or something. Maybe that's how she saw it. I don't know. But it's a great picture. Jack Lord's a good call. Hawaii 5-0. Conroy. I don't know. I'm tempted to go Red Sox again, but again, we haven't had a Phillies this week. So I'm going to go Phillies. No. All right, let's go pitcher. Winter and Newton. She flirted with 400 for a little bit in the 80s too. She also sat down for the final games. The A's. All right, so we've got another Philly team. All right, well, I'll go with that. I'll go with the A's. No, he was on other teams apparently as well. Let's go. I don't even have a time frame on this other than it's later than the 70s. Jonathan Winter? Or are you just saying Johnny Winters? Or Johnny Winter. I was thinking Jonathan Winters, but Juice Newton. Oh my God, Juice Newton. There is a name I have not heard for literally 40 years. And what was Juice Newton a singer? I don't even remember why I know that name. I want to say, okay, yeah. Oh, she sang Queen of Hearts. Da-da-da, the Queen of Hearts. No, and it ain't really smart. Joker's the only fool. I think that was 81 or 82, right? Because it beat out Physical. That and Betty Davis Eyes charted higher than Physical, which I was obsessed with. Queen of Hearts, 81. She also sang Angel of the Morning. I didn't know that. And Just Call Me Angel, which I thought those were the same songs. Okay. Juice Newton, all right. Just call me Angel in the morning, Angel. I can, if you want me to, I'll sing, or at least attempt to. I loved Physical. First of all, Olivia Newton-John might have been my first crush from Grease. But then Physical, I didn't know what it was about. I just liked the song. Winter, Newton, Conroy. Let's go center field. We'll go right. Ooh, Hemphill. Why do I know that name? Did I do an article? Did I do a story on Hemphill? Oh, I know this name. I gotta see. I feel like we've done something on the pod with Hemphill. Let's see. Okay, well, we... All right, I see one thing. Charlie Hemphill debuted with the Perfectos, but then sent to the Spiders. His nickname was Eagle Eye. He debuted on June 27th, 1889. First opening day right fielder in the history of the Boston Red Sox. That's what they call my backyard. I don't know if I've got a rim shot. Nope. Now, I'm saying this, I kind of cheated here, but I knew we had talked about him on the podcast. And so I just told you about the Perfectos and the Spiders and the Red Sox. So we're going to go with Bill Nolan here. But what I wanted to read you is from our 420 episode, which was actually not that long ago. I don't remember when this is. This was probably I think this was last year in April. But Charlie Hemphill showed up in our debuts segment. Or no, we were doing 420 names. And I've got Charlie Hemphill. He was born in 1876 on April 20th. So Charlie Hemphill was born on 420. This is good stuff. At least I think it was. All right, Boston Red Sox. We're doing it. First, Red Sox. Nailed it.
Oh, you guys.
I would have guessed the Red Sox at some point anyway, because we've been given the heads up. All right, June 2nd, 1908. Down by 3 runs in the ninth, Red Sox rallied to beat New York by the notorious Bill Nolan, originator of the Hemphills. One of your kids was born on 420. I wish I was born on 420. How awesome would that be? How awesome. All right, 6-5, 1909. One of your kids was born. How many kids were born on 420? Is this a thing? Do people like aim to get their children born on 420? You still have plenty of time, sir. Go wait patiently, and I will play with you. Let's see, 1908. I'm gonna go back to $1.50. Oh, Brian says $1.52. All right, $1.50 is what we're going for. Over unders. That's just where we're going. 150 over under. 220. Damn it. Missed. All right. For the Red Sox, Jack Thoney, Harry Lord. That's my name, my nickname. There is not a single name here I am familiar with for the Red Sox. And the Hemphill wasn't even for the Red Sox. The Hemphill was for the Highlanders. Wee Willie in right. We got Hal Chase at first. And Doc Newton. Yeah, 1 out of 30, 365 chance. Sometimes 366. 420 on 2020. You were against it. I would have been like, yeah, let's do this. Get this done, Doc. Get this done. I don't have kids, so I don't have any stories of when I do. We went and picked up my Cocker Spaniel when the Seahawks were eliminated from the playoffs a couple of years, 10 years ago, which was a highlight for me. It was a good day all around. Yeah, I don't know any of the Red Sox. Obviously, there's some Highlanders there that would give me New York vibes. All right, well, we got that one. No home runs yet this week, still. But we are, what are we, 5-1 this week. So on Friday, we will try and go 8-1. 8-1. I also have something fun to do on Friday. Friday's kind of at least I'm trying to make it. We're going to do something other than just dailies on Friday that are baseball related. So I've got some videos I want to watch on Friday. Yes. My wife wasn't thrilled either, but also induced. I mean, your kid's not even going to know what that means for a while. But then they're definitely going to be a pothead. So, I mean, I don't know. It's something to do with them. Hang out and watch baseball and enjoy the earth. All right, Paul, nice work. As usual, love it. Looking forward to Friday. Finish this bad boy off. Thank you for keeping us here on this page. Let's do a quick daily walk-off. They're all 2015. Poe's here. Poe heard we were talking about him. This one should be pretty easy. So we've got outfielder. We've got Red. We've got Sam Fold. And I think Canna played the outfield most of the time that year. Or no, Billy Burns did. Canna is here on the infield. Starting pitchers, we've got Sonny Gray, Jesse Chavez, and I think Otero was. We've got... No, you need to go. You need to go. It's not time yet. You need to go away. I'm going to lock him out because he's getting worked up already. BRB. Oh, you can come in. Oh, he's there. You need to chill out. You got to fuck. All right. He just gets, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and he's already just so impatient. I think this is good. Otero is the only one I'm questioning here. Do it. All right. So, or no, Xavi came out of the... Yeah, let's try that. See, Chavez was a starter, but also he was like the emergency starter. What if we do that? There we go. Nailed it. All right. Let's do the grid. Ooh, I see A's. No Ricky, though. No Ricky. How many A's? Never mind. All right, we got Cubs. We got Atlanta. Played shortstop. We got Oakland, San Diego, and 200-plus hit season. No Don Mattingly square. No Ricky square. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. All right. Should we do the A's first? Let's do the A's first. So the 88 Tops podcast did Dwayne Murphy last week. And I know Dwayno played in the infield like the last game of a season, but I don't think he played shortstop. So I can't use that. We could put Walt Weiss here. We could put Mike Gallego here. We could put, Cliff Pennington is probably the lower score here. Card day. We could go through some more. I want to keep those Conlon cards because we did those for Wax Packs Heroes, and everyone seemed to enjoy that. We enjoyed it because there were new names. So, I got plenty of baseball cards we can go through, but I've got some videos that I want to watch that hopefully will be entertaining. Shortstop A's. Miggy's probably going to be number one. I am going to go with Mike Bordick. Oh, well, we have to go with Lance. Oh, darn, you've sunk my Blankenship. There we go. I'm happy with that one. That's a good one. All right, A's in Atlanta. We got Huddy. We got Dave Justice. Mickey Klutz, top right. Well, I already got Lance Blankenship in there. Let's see. Who else? We got Oakland and the Atlantas. Um, well, Jesse Chavez. Oh, what if we do Jesse Chavez? Should we do that? We just had him. Let's do that. I bet you that'll be a low score. A 2%. Wow, that's high. I thought that was going to be a lot lower. All right, and then the A's and the Cubs. Who was Frank the Tank? I don't remember what his name was. First baseman. I'm never going to remember what his name was, I'm afraid. Dan Herron? I'm pretty sure Dan Herron pitched for the Cubbies. Let's see. Leon Durham didn't play for the A's. Did Dave Kingman? Dave Kingman, Kong played for the Cubs, didn't he? I think we can use Kong here. Kong in his, was it a ice cream shop? I think it was. I think we're going to put Kong, although Herron will be the lower one. Let's do Dan Herron. Oh, not Dan Herron. I would have messed that up. Not Dan Herron. He was Canadian. He was a starting pitcher. And I'm never going to remember his name. So we'll do Dave Kingman. All right, 4%. All right, let's do San Diego last. We'll do the 200 hits. Davey Lopes. I would have not gotten Davey Lopes for either of those teams. Probably would have been lower than Ron Cey. I don't remember. I did not know. Ron Cey was an Athletic? Really? I don't know how I didn't know that. There it is in 87? Really? I do not remember that. He does. There's no way he's got a. Does he have a Topps card? Yeah, he does, but it's with the Cubs. Oh, but he's got it traded with the A's. Wow. I don't remember that card. Okay. Good call. Good call. Let's see here. 200 plus hit season, Cubs, Atlanta, and played shortstop. Let's see. 200 plus hit season for the Cubs. I don't think Hack Wilson fits here. I wish he did. I don't know if Ernie Bank. I just hate 200 plus hit seasons. Let's do this. Let's do Mark Grace, just because he had the most hits in the 80s. Nope. There goes the whole grid. Mark Grace had the most hits in the 1980s, yet he never had a 200 hit season. Just consistently 180s. That kind of pisses me off. That kind of gets me going. I hate these I do not get 200 plus hit seasons. That just doesn't register to me who had one. So if I say Dale Murphy here, is that going to be wrong? I'm a little pissed about that. I hate this category. I hate it. I don't know if Chipper had one. Although it's Wednesday, so the dental list comes into play here. Oh, well, Henry Aaron had to have had one, I would assume, at one point. I hate this category. I mean, we could go I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know 200 plus hits. I know Don Mattingly topped out at 197. I don't know. I guess let's go a shortstop with a lot of hits. I don't think Ozzie ever did it. I don't know if Barry Larkin probably did it. You know what we're going to do? Oh, that's 200 hits. Darn it. I was going to go Rafael Belliard, but he clearly didn't have 200 hits in a season. All right, here I'm going to go Barry Larkin. And if he didn't have 200 hits, I am refusing to do this category forever. No. All right. 200 plus hit season. This is the way we're playing it. Fuck this whole thing. All right. San Diego Cubs, Atlanta, and played shortstop. I hate word categories on the grid. I just really despise them. I don't mind if you give me a position. Anything else is just stupid to me. I don't like it. All right, San Diego and the Cubs. Jeter. Yeah, it's so, like, how did Barry Larkin not have 200 hits in a season? 185. I mean, I guess he never really came that close. MVP, he still only had 158 hits. Frustrating. I just hate that category. All right, San Diego. Let's go across the board here. I mean, we could put Ozzie here. I think that's going to be the number one answer. Who else has played short for the Padres? Oh, we could put Bip there. Bip. If you can put Bip, you put Bip. All right. San Diego and Atlanta. San Diego and Atlanta. Fred McGriff, probably going to be number one. Carmelo, yes. I was right in the middle of a caramello when I found gold. I'm singing a lot. Carmelo, yeah, that's one. My boy, look at him get a hat on. Good call. I probably wouldn't have come up with it with the Cubs. That's you get a.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It did. All right, San Diego and Atlanta. Oh, Ken Caminiti could go here. Tim Flannery and his baseball card with the surfboard. Always a good card. San Diego and Atlanta. Sheffield, we've got McGriff. Greg Nett. All right, we'll do Craig Nettles. Just for you. Your favorite player next to one of my favorite player. Look at your favorite players surrounded by several of my top players. Carmelo, Bip, and Blankenship. All right, we can waste one on this. One down here. I don't think Ichiro ever played shortstop, did he? I don't think. Did Ty Cobb ever play shortstop? Just like one of those one-off games. I don't know. All right, we'll do Derek Jeter. Just I want to. This is a stupid category. I hate this category. I'm not even going to keep guessing. 34. That was the number one. All right, let's see what we got. 6.8. We barely beat it. It was probably all this stupid 200 plus hit category. All right, John Lester. Really? Matt Olson. Contemporary. Miggy, number one. Yu Darvish, the retired Yu Darvish. Mad Dog Fernando Tatis Jr. Rhino. Okay. Henry Aaron. We said that, and then Jeets. Honus for shortstop. Yeah, that would have worked. Look at these stupid numbers. And the A's and the Cubs was really that hard to figure out? All right. Well, that wasn't our best grid. I'm not going to lie. I've had better grids. All right. That is it. Look at that. Right. This is why I teach professional podcasting classes. It is 9:59. We are right on time to wrap this bad boy up. That dog can go get played with finally, and we all go home happy and alive. Thank you guys very much for watching. This Friday will be Feud Friday. We'll be playing Feud on the Grid. We'll wrap up this week's starting 9, and I got some videos that we're going to watch. So that'll be fun. And I should have nailed it. Hopefully I'll have that ready by then. But it has just turned 10 o'clock here on the Best Coast, so I'm going to wrap this up. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. Please be good to each other. Watch out for each other out there as well. And yeah, have a good day. I will see you on Wednesday or Friday.